So if you have any questions about the Switch, I'll be happy to answer them. Okay, so we got these both connected as one player. And right now we're playing this weird puzzle game. But I just want to answer any questions you might have about the Switch. If you don't have one of these, get your Switch consoles. They are amazing. So when you get your Switch console, it should include the NES game and the Game Boy game. Let me see if I can find the Game Boy game. There we go. So it already includes games. Use the free trial, but now I have to download software. Let's go ahead and close that. Oh man. Right, isn't that great? You get on live and live. So okay, so the Game Boy one's not going to work, but the Nintendo one should. This is amazing. The Switch is a Wii, guys. If you miss the Wii, get the Switch. It's like an updated GameCube as well. Now it's a tablet, and it's kind of like the Steam Deck, but it's cheaper, and it's got some Nintendo games. But when you get your Switch, it should come with a free trial after you set up an account for the online internet. And with the online internet, you can pay the basic online, or you can pay the extra. Mine comes to like $60 a year, but it gives me like the N64, the Super Nintendo, and I think the Game Boy Advanced. And so you get all these games already on there. Now Nintendo's not finally nickeling and diming you for everything. Nintendo's supposed to be adding to this, but the list is actually pretty small. But if you know what you're doing, you'll be very happy. So you got Earthbound with NES, you got Super Mario Bros. 3. It's not your same ones. This is an SNK. I think SNK is like the Neo Geo people. Sorry. And it's a RPG on the NES. So you have, instead of having the ones and the twos, you have R and ZR. These are called the Z buttons. So R1, R2. So if you hold down ZL and ZR, if you hold down one and then press the other real quick and let it go, you'll get this menu where you can create your save, but also you can go back to the game selection. So I can save this. Okay, but if you hold one down and then you hold the other one down, it brings up the rewind menu. So you can rewind and go back if you made a mistake. But you can also just load it as well. Now, there's a lot of great games, like I keep saying. Let's just try to skip through this. I wish there was a fast forward button. But if you need to change your game console, let's say I just want one Joy-Con, just tap your home button. Well, let's save the game real quick. L2 and tap R2, and then we'll create a save. Okay, and then we'll hit the home button real quick. And I just want to play on one Joy-Con instead of both. So go to controllers and go to change the grip order. And now it says just hold down L and R, L1 and R1 on what you want. I just want to do this one right here. And then we just wait. And there. Now it's saying this is the way my controller will be. And we just tap the home button and it says we're playing this. We didn't close it. But when you turn it sideways, the buttons are different now. You don't, this isn't X, like, so I want to hit A, and A, which should be here. And you can tell right here, it'll light up and tell you which buttons are what. Now it doesn't call them, and it doesn't give them a letter anymore, but it shows you if you tap the top one, it'll close it. If you tap the right one, it'll continue, and we just want to continue. And now if we press the top, it'll give us the user guide. If we go down, it'll go back, and if we press right, it'll hit OK. I want to go back to the game. Okay. Oh, look, and I'm already playing. Now, the tricky thing is when you have just the Joy-Con like this, you're going to activate your save, your continue, you're going to hold your plus button. These actually do have a function. Hold that and press the Z button. Okay, and then let's hit back. Now let's hold down the plus and let's just tap it real quick. There we go. And now we can create a save here. And we'll overwrite it. Okay, so when you get this, when you get your Switch console, it should come with the deck, the dock, HDMI cord, these little holding controllers. They feel like the Wii wristbands. And it should come with the charger, and it should come with this giant clunky controller holder for your Joy-Cons. So this doesn't have anything electronic in it. The lights just come from the Joy-Con itself. But when you enter it on here, now you got this big bulky thing in the center. I wish they didn't make it so thick. I wish it was a little thinner. And look, it says we have 1 player and 2 player, but I want these to work as one controller. So let's go ahead and tap that. Let's go over into the Joy-Con. Yep, double tap it. Let's change the grip order. This is a touch screen as well. And now we just use L and R. Okay, and it should show, there it goes. It's got 2 joys. Hold them down. We should be ready. Okay, they're colored. That's perfect. Now we'll press the home button and we'll go back to this. And now we use this big chunky thing. But I don't like this big chunky thing. So if I have to, I just put the little wristbands on. So these are polarized. There's a plus and there's a minus. So I'm using the plus on here. So we'll slide that and we'll connect this on here. And this is a minus controller. We got minus here. We don't want the plus, we want the minus. Slide that, click, click, lock that in place. And now I'm using both controllers without that big clunky thing. I can start my quest. Okay, so hold down one, 2, L2 and RL and R2 real fast. Let's go back to the game selection. So like I said, once you sign up for that yearly subscription with the extra games, you get all of this extra stuff. And what's the most awesome thing for the N64? I'll tell you, let's look at the game list. It's a little more extensive than I had thought, but it needs more games. And not only does it need more games, but it doesn't have that Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. You know, one of the most popular games. But it does have GoldenEye. this is a good step for Nintendo to start. Okay, so I want to change the volume, but I'm away. Hold down the home button, and it'll bring up this menu. Okay, maxed out our screen brightness, and let's turn this up. Okay, and then we'll just press the home to go back. So this one is the home button, and this square one is a screenshot. They'll always be the screenshot. And this is a great way to get your kids into retro gaming. No way, I'm an agent, dude. And like I said, it's the only complaint I have is you can't do a widescreen on here. None of their emulators have a widescreen. They never stretch to fill the screen. So I've only spent, like, after buying the system and buying the accessories, which is about like $400. I haven't played this yet. Where's my gun? Where's his gun? Shoot. Okay. So I have my gun. How do I shoot it? Okay. This is gonna stink. You might want to go to a one Joy-Con for these. No, I just want to go home. Now, this dock, I didn't want this big chunky thing for travel. The dock, when you put it on here, it has electronics. This isn't just a couple pieces of wire. It has electronics here. It has a video converter. So you get your HDMI plug in here. Your HDMI, your power, and your USB 3.0. And for the extra USBs is on the side. So this would be the dock where you'd put it and connect it to your TV. But it's a big box. So I went on Amazon and I found a couple. I found like a $25 one that was cute, but only had one USB port. I want to go on the Wii and I want to sing. I found in the Nintendo shop that they have SingStar, but they renamed it as Let's Sing. So when I went on Amazon, I found this. I'm surprised it's telling me I have an error. It's the Ugreen 100 watt high transmission, and this is what I replaced my dock with. Now I had some trouble, so what you do is you connect this to your jack on your Switch. You connect your power plug into here to power it. And then you got your HDMI. Your HDMI comes out here. And now I can connect this to my TV. But I was having trouble with the YouTube app and the audio. So you have to find a special setting on here to do the audio on. Also, why I needed this extra stuff and not use the dock was because I got this giant case. This giant case includes a stand and a game holder, and it's got these little bumps here for the little grips, which actually make it feel real comfortable. To disconnect stuff, okay, so this is locked in. So you got to undo that, and then you can unslide that off. Okay, unclick, and then hold this down, this black button, to release it. Okay, so this just slides in here. You got to make sure that the volume and buttons match up, and then we can connect this into here, and then we can connect this into here. Hit cancel. Okay, so there. I don't want to, this will not fit on my dock, so I need this thing here. And it's also slimmer, lays flat. And now I can use 2 microphones to do karaoke on here. Let's see if the eShop will work. I was kind of acting up because I wanted to start a video. Now this live's I'm gonna end this soon, unless you have any questions. Servers undergoing maintenance. Oh man. Anyway, it's called We Sing or Let's Sing. But on the PS2 and the PS3 it was called SingStar. It looks exactly the same, but it's like $90 for the giant bundle. And it's cheaper to get it digital. To get it on eBay, it's really expensive. The price isn't dropping on the karaoke. So this is just, and I got this cool case. The sad thing is, I didn't think how big this case would be, because I always want to keep this case on here. So basically all I can fit in this travel case is the 2 little hand grips. I always bring these with me in case I want a second player or I want to hold them in my hand personally. So I found that they kind of fit in here, in that gap. And then there's my giant travel case. You guys have any questions? Could you and a friend play multiplayer? Yes. So this is a great system. They built it for multiplayer. And I haven't found any online friends to start that up. But yes, your emulators do play multiplayer. So, I don't know, the link, when you have to link together your games. I'm not sure about the Game Boy links, but we definitely can play NES together. Okay, let's close that. You just have to change your controller. So you slip these out of this case. Let's change our controller style. It seems to already say that they're open. Perfect. Okay, there. We have 1 and 2 player. Okay, so let's go to the NES. Oh, we got to turn it sideways. They both work. They both function. They both can take over on most functions. But you know what? Let's go to N64, because this works for the N64. This is all you need to play the N64 controller. I mean, N64 games. You just need this. You don't have to have both of them. And we were playing Mario Party. So obviously this is set to first player, so it's going to respond to most of this. So I can play Mario Party 2. I'm kind of rushing ahead. When you play this, okay, like I said, you got to hold this minus down and then this here, and you go to game selection, and it's already saying there's multiplayer. So you come here, play with everyone. You can play online. You can play multiplayer games online up to with 3 friends. You can start playing while waiting for your friends to join you. You can communicate using voice chat. So, it's having online problems. Okay. So I don't know if I'll get to play online, but yeah, Craig Philip Chavez, you can play online. Okay. Play while you wait. No passcode. We are now playing the Switch Online. I do not have a friend. Loser, loser, loser. Yeah. So, I don't know how you get the home menu on here. This one will always, that's the weird thing. So on the minus, if you want to use, on the minus, the controllers are a little different when it's first player. How back? How would we get the home menu? I want to go home. That stinks. I don't know how you'd get home from here. I don't know how you'd access the home when you're using the other joystick. So I guess I would just try to use the plus one. Okay. It says I am first player. There we go. So I have to hold it like this, and that down's back. And now I have a home button. That's something that is a bit aggravating, is that that should function as the home button when it's first player. It shouldn't always be capture. So close. Let's play let's see if there's Mario 3 on here. So let's see if I can get this as second player. I don't know. So if you guys wanted to add me, I don't know what my number is. I know like on the 3DS and stuff, you had like a player code that you could send your friends. And it was actually really easy to make friends. But I've had nobody contact me on my Switch or anything saying, hey, let's play. I haven't even seen things that are like normal, regular servers. So I think that's one player. Dr. Mario. Okay. I'm surprised it says pause. Why does it say pause? Reset the game. And it says pause. Weird. Well, we'll just play something else because I'm not in the mood. I'm not here repairing the console. I'm just here saying how great it is and everybody should have one. So the Nintendo Lite is $200. The Switch Lite is $200, but it's got built-in. And I don't know anything about it. I don't know if it's a smaller screen or not as advanced. I just know it's cheaper and the console, the controllers are built into it. But the great thing is the Bluetooth is great. Like you can have I feel like you could use 10 different types of controllers on here at the same time. I want to go to game selection because I'm embarrassing. I'm just supposed to show that you really can do 2-player on here. Okay. So we got 1 and 2. Okay. Where's my select button? Pretty weird, huh? I don't know why it's not reacting to my controller. Controllers. Joy-Con. 1, 2. That's what I want. Play. Come on, we only got 2 viewers now. How embarrassing. Up, there we go. Hold down L and press the plus button as your start. But did I accidentally? Okay. Hold down L and plus. Now, this is for select. Can I do plus and hit this? Okay. So you have to hold down your plus. Okay, here's your select. And then here's your start. But you got to hold the plus down. And you got to remember that. Okay. Okay. And now we can be player 2. Now, what's player 2? Does that work the same for player 2? Holding down the minus and using the L? Shouldn't he get his... Shouldn't he be able to turn on his... I don't know. Okay. So this live, which I'm ending, thank you guys. We found out that the -1, the minus controller, sucks. Sucks! Are you kidding me? So let's jam. Okay, I want Mario to die. And I want Luigi to play. But does that mean player 1 activates his options window? Oh, nope. Okay. Nope, it's not. Okay. So I'm gonna have to Google how I can use this as player 1, or why I should never use this as a player 1 controller. Okay. So hold down minus. No, it's just a quick tap. If you hold both of them down, you'll get the rewind menu. If you just tap this one real quick. Okay. Reset the game. Now I want to go to the home menu. Oh, so that did work. Now I want to go home. How do I go home? I want to pull up the home menu. Nope, there you go. I couldn't figure it out. You'll always have to use this home button as your home to go back. Now, did you guys have any questions? We did the multiplayer thing. Yes, you can play online with your friends, your old games. And if you pay the online subscription with the games, it's like $60 a year, you get more of these emulators included. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. I'm going to go ahead and end it if there are no more questions.